Inspiration. Where do you begin? Are your talents restricted, bound only by the inadequacies of time? Cradled in your secrets, I succumb to nothing. Here I lie. Lie. This is my inspiration. The incorruptible switchblade of artistry plunges itself deeper into my bosom. Funny word, bosom. What rhymes with bosom? Purim? Turkey Reuben? Tandy Newton?
Why do you think it's important for composers and writers to create leading roles specifically for women in 2018?
Because women, especially women in 2018, are dope.
There once was a woman, a very dope woman.
I gotta get out of the house.
Hey guys, welcome to another installment of our Artist Spotlight series. The composers and performers you see in these videos will all be taking place in our female-forward concert, Anything You Can Do, live in New York City at the Laurie Beechman Theater, August 21st. Today's Artist Spotlight features brother and sister writing team Jessie and Jared Field. Some of their original musicals include Harold the Musical, Rachel, and L'Amo Pen, the real-life story of Julie Daubeny. Swordswoman, opera singer, rogue, notorious bisexual, this creature of legend lives again in a fast-paced musical adventure romp. Bisexual swordswoman. Oh, that must be them. Okay, here we go. Hey guys!
Hey, Gabby!
Thank you so much for joining us. Are you guys up for some questions?
Of course.
Bring it on!
Ask us anything.
Heck yeah!
First off, where did you guys grow up, and when did you start writing musicals together?
We grew up in a really boring part of New Jersey, and to battle the boredom, we would film like weird movies in our backyard with all our friends.
They started off just being movies without music, but over time, as I started getting more and more into composition, I would add one song and then two songs, and then we wound up writing a whole musical. Hello, dog.
We were weird kids.
Jared, as the composer of the team, what musical styles inspire you the most?
So my background is classical music. I really loved music theory in college, and I especially loved minimalist composers like Philip Glass and Steve Reich. But I really use a lot of different styles of music depending on what the story, I think, calls for. For me, the story is the most important thing, as Jessie, will be happy to tell you. And I try to find different styles and find different ways to combine styles to best serve those stories.
Jessie, as well as a book writer lyricist, you're also a director. How do the two disciplines complement each other?
Yeah, so what I think being a director really helps me with as a playwright is I'm always thinking about how a script is just an instruction manual and it's not the final product. It's just meant to help actors make something real on stage, and that's very important. And as a playwright, it helps me being a director because I try to really honor the text and find the intention behind words.
All right, this one's for both of you. Out of all the musicals you've created together so far, which one's your favorite?
How can we possibly choose between
those are
our children? We love them both so much, and we really can't. L'Amo Pen.
Yeah, it's L'Amo Pen, yeah.
Jared, why is it important to write more leading roles for women in 2018?
I think the stories that get told in mainstream society really reflect society's values, and I think that there's such a lack of stories that are really about women. And when you do see a story about a woman, it's usually seen as, okay, this is a feminist piece, or this is like, surprise, it's a woman. You have to announce when it's a woman, and you can't just tell a great story about people who happen to be women.
Jessie, what do you think people will take away from the concert? Your piece in particular.
I hope that people will see this concert and realize what the fuck we've been missing in our, musical theater repertoire. Our piece, The Most Beautiful, is a lesbian love song, and Jared asked me when we were talking about how to answer this question, how many lesbian love songs can you think of? And the ways in which we can normalize them by showing the true diversity of the people we have out there, and the way in which theater can make you feel profoundly not alone when it shows an aspect of you on stage.
All right, guys, last question.
I see you're holding a reading of La Pen here in New York City on June 28th and 29th at the Tank, and my question for you is, any chance you guys are looking for an understudy?
It's so nice of you to offer, but really,
over and like,
you know, we don't really have any room this time. But you know, next time we think about it, maybe
No, I mean, like, no. Amateur.